Did you know that Dunkin' Donuts is available in over 30 countries around the globe, with sales consistently rising each year? In the US alone, more than 200 million people eat donuts. But what makes this brand irresistible and preferred? What is their secret? How are the Dunkin' Donuts made? Let's find out. When you think of coffee and donuts, one name inevitably rises to the forefront: Dunkin' Donuts. Since its inception, this iconic brand has gained immense popularity due to its fast service, delectable array of donuts, and invigorating coffee options. Did you know that Dunkin' Donuts has made it a central mission to create donuts that reflect each local community's unique tastes and preferences? This commitment to customization results in irresistible and visually appealing treats that feel tailor-made for every neighborhood. By tapping into the diverse palates of its customers, this innovative brand has experienced incredible growth on a global scale, outpacing many of its competitors. You might wonder, where did their remarkable journey begin? Dunkin' Donuts began modestly and has since made its mark on history, transforming from a small operation into a global franchise. Its journey is marked by continuous innovation and an unwavering commitment to quality. Keep watching as we explore how Dunkin' evolved into the powerhouse we know and love today. In 1948, entrepreneur William Rosenberg embarked on a journey by opening a modest restaurant in the heart of Quincy, Massachusetts, which he named Open Kettle. He keenly observed that coffee and donuts were gaining immense popularity among blue-collar workers, especially construction workers. Recognizing a ripe opportunity in this trend, he focused his menu primarily on these two beloved items, and to his delight, they quickly became a hit with customers. By 1950, Rosenberg took a pivotal step in his culinary venture by rebranding the establishment as Dunkin' Donuts. This new name perfectly encapsulated the essence of his offerings: delicious donuts crafted specifically for dunking in rich, flavorful coffee. This seemingly simple yet strategic decision would lay the groundwork for what would soon evolve into a global phenomenon. Under Rosenberg's vision, the business model prioritized quality food, quick service, and affordability, setting the stage for the enduring legacy of Dunkin' Donuts as we know it today. During the vibrant and transformative decade of the 1960s, Dunkin' Donuts experienced an explosive growth spurt fueled by an innovative franchising strategy. The brand successfully partnered with local entrepreneurs, allowing them to operate their franchises under the established Dunkin' system. This approach allowed for rapid expansion and ensured that every location upheld the brand's commitment to quality and service. As a result, customers could consistently enjoy the same delightful experience and tasty offerings, whether they were visiting a store in bustling urban centers or quaint suburban neighborhoods. Rosenberg firmly believed that empowering local business owners would lead to a flourishing network of stores. His vision guided Dunkin's ambitious strategy to expand swiftly across the United States. By the late 1970s, the brand had successfully established over 1,000 locations, weaving itself into the fabric of American communities and becoming a beloved staple for coffee and donuts. The introduction of Munchkins, the delightful donut holes, in 1972 marked a significant milestone for Dunkin' Donuts. These bite-sized treats quickly captivated customers, solidifying the brand's renowned reputation for variety and exceptional value. Over the years, Dunkin' Donuts has demonstrated remarkable adaptability, regularly refreshing its offerings to meet the ever-changing preferences of its clientele, while consistently preserving the core elements that define its brand identity. Initially, donuts were the cornerstone of Dunkin' Donuts' fame. However, as the 1990s rolled in, a noticeable shift occurred. Coffee began to take center stage. In response to the evolving tastes of coffee drinkers, Dunkin' Donuts expanded its menu with an array of coffee flavors and beverages. The rich, robust flavors and competitive pricing of their coffees positioned Dunkin' Donuts as a formidable competitor against the emerging premium coffee chains of the time, allowing the brand to carve out a distinct niche in the rapidly developing coffee market. Dunkin's pivotal decision to shift its focus primarily to coffee marked a transformative moment for the brand. This strategic move effectively solidified its new identity as the quintessential destination for coffee lovers, perfectly encapsulating the slogan, "America runs on Dunkin'." As a result, Dunkin' not only established itself as a leader in the coffee market, but also transitioned beyond its original emphasis on donuts, emerging as a prominent player in the realm of quick bites and beverages. Entering the 21st century, century, Dunkin' underwent a significant modernization that resonated with a new generation of consumers. To remain competitive in an ever-evolving market, the brand embraced technological advancements and expanded its menu to include diverse offerings. This included a delectable selection of breakfast sandwiches, refreshing iced coffees, and healthier options such as bagels and wraps. Dunkin' successfully repositioned itself through these innovations, catering to a broader audience while maintaining its core identity. In 2006, Dunkin' Donuts introduced its legendary slogan, "America runs on Dunkin'." This marketing campaign struck a powerful chord with consumers, highlighting the brand's integral role in their daily lives. Whether rushing to work, sneaking in a quick snack, or gathering with friends, Dunkin' stood out for its convenience and quality. The allure of their steaming cups of coffee and delectable donuts created a sense of comfort and familiarity that resonated deeply. As Dunkin' Donuts ventured onto the global stage, its international expansion took shape in more than 30 countries, showcasing a remarkable adaptability to regional preferences. This evolution meant that while its core offerings remained the same in name, their flavors often varied significantly. For example, in South Korea, customers can indulge in unique creations like kimchi or sweet potato stuffed donuts, perfectly tailored to delight local taste buds. This blend of traditional Dunkin' favorites and innovative regional flavors highlights the brand's commitment to satisfying a diverse range of palates worldwide. If you stroll into a Dunkin' outlet in India, don't miss the opportunity to savor a spicy paneer sandwich, a delightful testament to local tastes. Meanwhile, prepare your palate for an intriguing culinary experience in the Middle Eastern region with date-flavored donuts and specialized coffee blends that reflect the area's rich and diverse food culture. These innovative adaptations showcase Dunkin's remarkable ability to integrate local flavors while maintaining its iconic brand identity. In various Asian markets, you might encounter unique offerings such as fragrant green tea donuts and delightful mochi donuts that pay homage to regional sweet traditions. Conversely, patrons in European Dunkin' locations may find an enticing selection of espresso-based beverages, combining the brand's familiar coffee offerings with the continent's strong coffee culture. This adept balance of honoring local preferences while preserving brand consistency has been pivotal in Dunkin's remarkable international success. Today, Dunkin' serves millions of customers around the globe, a testament to its broad universal appeal and commitment to delivering unique flavors tailored to diverse audiences. Dunkin' Donuts has recently undergone a significant transformation, dropping the donuts from its name to simply Dunkin'. This shift highlights the evolving identity of the brand, which has increasingly positioned itself as a beverage-oriented establishment. While donuts remain a staple on the menu, the company now leans heavily towards coffee and a diverse array of drinks, catering to a growing trend among consumers who prioritize convenient, on-the-go beverage options. In today's fast-paced world, where busy lifestyles dominate and there is a cultural inclination towards specialty coffee, Dunkin' has seized a golden opportunity to redefine its brand. The new name encapsulates its commitment to providing an extensive selection of affordable, high-quality drinks for coffee enthusiasts and commuters. This rebranding emphasizes the quick service aspect of drink consumption and reinforces Dunkin's place as a convenient stop for those looking to grab a snack while they're on the move. The recent rebranding effort greatly emphasized technology, highlighting its pivotal role in enhancing the customer experience. Dunkin' has embraced innovations like mobile ordering, tailored loyalty programs, and contactless payment options to meet the demands of today's fast-paced consumers who prioritize convenience and speed. One standout feature, the Dunkin' mobile app, has garnered over 10 million downloads, transforming how customers interact with the brand. This user-friendly app allows patrons to customize their orders to their exact preferences and empowers them to bypass the lines entirely, making their coffee runs more efficient. Moreover, the app offers a reward system that further incentivizes customer loyalty. Research supports these advancements, indicating that introducing such technologies has led to noticeably shorter service times and heightened levels of customer satisfaction, elevating the overall Dunkin' experience. In this pivotal chapter of Dunkin' Donuts' journey, we witness the brand's remarkable ability to adapt and innovate while steadfastly honoring its foundational roots and the dedicated individuals who contributed to its legacy. These are the very people and stories that have sculpted Dunkin' Donuts into a universally recognized icon. Dunkin has emerged as a prominent player in the food industry, skillfully navigating the ever-changing landscape by staying closely connected to its diverse customer base. Its enduring appeal spans generations, capturing people's hearts from all walks of life. This widespread affection stems from the brand's commitment to affordable pricing, an extensive and varied menu, and the efficiency of their service that keeps patrons returning for more. From the warm, nostalgic delight of a classic glazed donut to the contemporary allure of a refreshing cold brew coffee, Dunkin' consistently strikes the perfect balance, inviting customers to savor tradition and modernity in each visit. Dunkin' Donuts is more than just a place to grab a quick cup of coffee and a pastry. It embodies a vibrant narrative that resonates deeply with people's hearts and palates. It tells a compelling tale of passion and connection, revealing how Dunkin' has mastered the art of understanding and catering to people's tastes. For over 70 years, Dunkin' has become an emotional touchstone for many, representing comfort, familiarity, and joy. Beginning its journey as a modest shop in Massachusetts, Dunkin' has become a beloved brand over the decades. The opening of its first franchise location marked a significant milestone, setting the stage for a remarkable expansion that would see the introduction of delightful treats like Munchkins. The brand's iconic tagline has become synonymous with quality, convenience, and a sense of belonging. Every chapter of Dunkin' Donuts' history is marked by a commitment to providing exceptional coffee, delicious food, and unparalleled convenience, ensuring that it continues to hold a special place in the hearts of its loyal customers. As Dunkin' continues to evolve and broaden its offerings, one fact remains clear: Dunkin' truly has a hold on America. Whether it's the comforting ritual of stopping by for a steaming cup of coffee during the morning rush or savoring a delightful pastry that brings sweetness, Dunkin' has woven itself into the fabric of countless lives. This beloved brand stands as a delicious and enduring tradition that shows no signs of fading in the foreseeable future. At this point, you must be eager to learn the secret behind crafting your very own Dunkin' Donuts. Keep watching as the details will soon be revealed, but first, let's look into the delightful ingredients needed to create these irresistible fluffy treats. Prepare to explore the components that will bring your donut-making adventure to life. Purpose flour serves as the foundational ingredient for the donuts, contributing to their structure and giving them a delightful elasticity and softness when combined with liquid and yeast. You can easily find this essential ingredient in the baking aisle of your local grocery store. Granulated sugar plays a crucial role by adding a touch of sweetness that enhances the donut's overall flavor profile. Additionally, it nourishes the yeast, facilitating the fermentation process necessary for achieving that perfect rise. Baking powder acts as a powerful leavening agent, ensuring that the donuts puff up to a fluffy texture as they bake. Salt is included to round out the flavor, providing a subtle enhancement that balances the dough's sweetness. Whole milk brings important moisture, richness, and a touch of creaminess to the mixture, elevating the overall taste and texture. Unsalted butter is another key ingredient that infuses the dough with richness while tenderizing it, ultimately improving the flavor and mouthfeel of the finished donuts. Eggs are crucial in donut making. They serve as a binding agent, helping hold the ingredients together while contributing to the dough's structure. Their rich composition enhances the overall texture, imparting a delightful moistness and richness that elevates each bite. Active dry yeast is essential for creating the perfect donut texture. This yeast produces carbon dioxide through fermentation, which helps the dough rise and results in light, airy donuts with a beautiful, fluffy interior. Warm water is not just a simple liquid, it acts as a catalyst in the donut making process by activating the yeast. This step is vital for achieving the right consistency in the dough, ensuring that it is neither too sticky nor too dry. Vegetable oil is carefully selected for frying the donuts. It's heated to the perfect temperature, allowing the donuts to fry to a gorgeous golden brown while developing a crispy, satisfying exterior that contrasts beautifully with the soft interior. Powdered sugar serves a dual purpose in the world of donuts. Whether whisked into a sweet glaze or dusted on top as a simple yet delightful topping, it adds a burst of sweetness and a light texture that enhances the overall experience of each donut. Although a small addition, vanilla extract significantly elevates the flavor profile of the glaze and the dough. Its warm, aromatic qualities infuse the donuts with a rich, deep flavor that tantalizes the taste buds. Optional toppings such as colorful sprinkles, decadent chocolate, or crunchy nuts add various flavors and textures and create a visual feast. This variety allows for endless creativity and personalization, making each donut a unique treat. So now, how are Dunkin' Donuts made in the factory? Step 1. The fundamental ingredients, such as flour, sugar, and various leavening agents, are carefully sourced from reliable suppliers and stored in bulk to ensure a steady supply. To maintain consistency in the recipes, a prepared pre-measured mix is meticulously combined with these dry ingredients in precise ratios. Additionally, special care is taken in preparing and measuring liquid components, including water, milk, and eggs. These ingredients are gathered in suitable quantities, and oils or unique flavoring agents may also be incorporated to enhance the final product's overall taste and quality. Step 2. The dry and liquid ingredients are carefully combined in large industrial-grade mixers, creating a rich, cohesive dough. As the mixer whirs to life, the ingredients blend seamlessly while the dough is kneaded precisely to cultivate a supple texture and enhance its elasticity. Once the kneading process is complete, the dough is placed in a temperature-controlled environment where it is allowed to proof, rising gently as the yeast awakens and works its magic, creating a light and airy foundation for delicious baked goods. Step 3. The dough is expertly rolled out into a smooth, even layer before being precisely shaped using automated cutting machines. These machines create various forms, including classic ring-shaped donuts and other delightful styles, such as filled donuts that promise delicious surprises inside. Once shaped, the dough pieces are carefully arranged onto trays or positioned on conveyor belts, ready to move on to the next stage of the baking process. Step 4. The frying process begins with high-quality oil, carefully heated to the exact temperature required for perfectly even cooking. Shaped pieces of dough are then gently lowered into spacious industrial fryers, where they bob in the shimmering oil. To promote uniform browning, these dough pieces are skillfully flipped halfway through the cooking time, ensuring that both sides develop a golden, crispy texture that delights the palate. Step 5. Once the fried donuts emerge from the bubbling oil, they are carefully placed on racks or conveyor belts to cool, allowing a golden sheen to set as excess oil drips away. Each donut is meticulously inspected, with any that fail to meet the established size, shape, or quality criteria being swiftly discarded to ensure only the finest treats remain. Step 6. Once the donuts have been cooled to perfection, they are expertly dipped into a luscious glaze or icing that glistens enticingly. This process can be carried out by skilled hands or efficiently using an automated glazing machine, ensuring a delightful coating that clings to each pastry. As the glaze remains wet and inviting, a colorful array of toppings such as vibrant sprinkles, crunchy nuts, or a delicate dusting of powdered sugar are generously added, creating a visually appealing treat. For those indulgent filled donuts, a rich filling of velvety custard, sweet jam, or decadent chocolate is injected with precision, transforming each bite into a burst of flavor. Step 7. Once the donuts are perfectly finished, they are thoroughly sorted based on their unique types and flavors. Each selection is carefully placed into eye-catching branded boxes or neatly arranged trays, highlighting the treat's artistry. These boxes are clearly labeled, distinguishing those intended for retail customers from those designated for wholesale distribution, ensuring easy identification. After packing, the donuts are kept in temperature-controlled storage areas, maintaining their freshness and quality until they are ready for shipping. Step 8. The freshly packaged donuts are transported to Dunkin' Donuts locations or distribution points. Upon arrival at the store, these delectable treats are artfully arranged in vibrant display cases, showcasing an array of colors and tempting flavors. They eagerly await customers who are ready to indulge in their sweet delights. Now that we've uncovered the fascinating process behind how these donuts are crafted in a factory, let's shift our focus to creating delightful versions in the cozy comfort of your kitchen. Keep watching as we explore the rewarding experience of making homemade donuts from scratch, where each step invites creativity and delicious aromas fill the air. Mix warm milk, sugar, and yeast in a small bowl. Let the mixture rest for 5 to 10 minutes. It should develop a frothy, bubbly surface, a sign that the yeast is alive and ready to work magic. Meanwhile, in a larger mixing bowl, sift together the flour and salt to ensure an even distribution of ingredients. Once combined, create a well in the center, pour the melted butter, crack the egg, and add the vanilla extract and the frothy yeast mixture. Stir the ingredients until they unite to form a soft, cohesive adhesive dough, ready for kneading and rising. Transfer the dough to a generously floured surface, dusting your hands with flour to prevent sticking. Begin kneading the dough with purposeful motions, pressing it down and folding it over itself for about 8 to 10 minutes. You'll know it's ready when it feels smooth and elastic, responding to your touch with a slight spring back. Next, place the kneaded dough into a bowl that has been lightly greased with oil, ensuring all sides of the dough are coated to prevent sticking. Cover the bowl with a damp cloth to help maintain moisture, and set it in a warm, draft-free area. Allow the dough to rise undisturbed for 1 to 2 hours, or until it has doubled in size, creating a soft, airy texture. Once the dough has risen, gently punch it to release the built-up air. Turn it onto your floured surface again and roll it out gently with a rolling pin until it's roughly ½ an inch thick. To create the iconic donut shape, use a round cutter about 3 inches in diameter to cut out circles from the dough. Then take a smaller cutter around 1 inch wide to cut out the centers of each circle, forming the classic donut shape. Carefully transfer the donuts and their cutout centers, often called donut holes, onto trays lined with parchment paper. Cover the trays lightly to allow for a second rise, letting them rest for about 30 minutes until they puff up slightly and are ready for frying or baking. Heat a generous amount of vegetable oil in a large, sturdy pot, ensuring it reaches a precise temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal frying, as using a thermometer will help you achieve the perfect heat. Once the oil is ready, carefully add the donuts in small batches, frying them on each side for 1 to 2 minutes or until they develop a beautifully golden brown exterior. As they cook, watch them closely to ensure they don't overbrown. Once fried to perfection, gently remove the donuts using a slotted spoon and transfer them to a wire rack lined with paper towels, allowing any excess oil to drain off. While the donuts cool, prepare the luscious glaze by whisking together powdered sugar, a splash of milk, and a few drops of vanilla extract in a medium bowl. Mix until the texture is smooth and creamy. Once the donuts have cooled, dip each one into the glaze, allowing the sweet coating to envelop it while letting any excess glaze drip back into the bowl. To add a touch of fun, sprinkle colorful toppings over the donuts while the glaze is still wet, ensuring they stick beautifully. After you've glazed all your donuts, let them rest for a few minutes to allow the glaze to set properly. Now, they're ready to be enjoyed. Indulge in the delightful taste of your homemade Dunkin'-style donuts while fresh. When making filled donuts, instead of creating a hole in the center, use a piping bag to inject a delicious filling, such as fruity jam, rich custard, or smooth cream, into each donut right after frying. This method ensures that the donuts remain perfectly fluffy and enticing. To maintain freshness, store any leftover donuts in an airtight container at room temperature. They will stay delectable for up to 2 days, allowing you to enjoy them for a little longer. It's worth highlighting that despite the numerous successes and milestones Dunkin' Donuts has celebrated throughout its history, the brand has also encountered its share of legal challenges that have shaped its legacy. While often burdensome, these legal issues have contributed to the brand's resilience and adaptability. So what exactly are these legal dilemmas? Let's take a closer look at them. Dunkin' Donuts has encountered various legal challenges throughout its history, reflecting the complexities often associated with major corporations. These legal disputes can be categorized into key areas, including intellectual property rights, labor relations, franchise agreements, and consumer protection issues. One of Dunkin' Donuts' most notable sources of legal strife has been its relationships with franchisees. These conflicts typically revolve around contentious issues such as contract terminations, royalty disputes, and disagreements over the terms of the franchise agreements. Franchisees have often voiced grievances, alleging that the company imposes unreasonable conditions or abruptly terminates contracts without justifiable reasons. In some instances, Dunkin' Donuts has faced lawsuits from franchisees alleging unfair termination of their agreements, asserting that the company claimed violations of operational standards. In contrast, franchisees contended that the alleged infractions were minor and used as a pretext to reclaim lucrative locations for corporate ownership. This contention highlights the intricate dynamics between the franchisor and its franchisees, underscoring the challenges of maintaining a harmonious and equitable business relationship. As a prominent player in the global market, Dunkin' Donuts has actively engaged in numerous intellectual property disputes to safeguard its trademarks and brand identity. The company has pursued legal action against various businesses that employ names or logos resembling those of Dunkin', arguing that such similarities can lead to significant brand confusion among consumers. These legal battles have also extended to former franchisees and competing establishments accused of unauthorized utilization of Dunkin's unique branding elements or proprietary proprietary recipes, emphasizing the brand's commitment to maintaining its distinct image in a competitive landscape. Additionally, Dunkin' Donuts and its franchisees have encountered various legal challenges related to labor laws, encompassing critical issues such as wage disputes and allegations of workplace discrimination. They have faced lawsuits claiming they failed to compensate employees properly, including accusations of not paying overtime or adhering to minimum wage requirements. Furthermore, former and current employees have raised serious allegations of workplace discrimination, citing unfair treatment based on race, gender, or disability, adding another layer of complexity to the brand's legal struggles. Dunkin' has also encountered a series of legal challenges brought forth by consumers, primarily centered around advertising accuracy, product quality, and pricing practices. The company faced accusations of misleading advertising, particularly concerning claims about the ingredients used in its offerings and the methods employed in its food preparation. This has led to various lawsuits stemming from allegations of failing to adequately disclose potential allergens or health risks associated with its products, harming consumers who may have relied on the misleading information provided. In addition to these legal troubles, Dunkin' Donuts has also grappled with growing environmental scrutiny as sustainability regulations have tightened. The company has been criticized and in some instances legally challenged for its use of environmentally hazardous styrofoam cups, which have been deemed harmful to the environment. In response to these criticisms and the legal pressure from various regions, Dunkin' has made significant commitments to transition towards more sustainable alternatives to address concerns about waste management and overall environmental impact. Like many large corporations, Dunkin' has encountered several legal challenges, particularly cybersecurity. In 2019, the company was hit with a lawsuit alleging negligence in protecting customer data following a troubling series of account breaches. Plaintiffs contended that Dunkin' had failed to secure its systems adequately and neglected to provide timely notifications to affected customers, raising serious concerns about its commitment to data protection. And in addition to cybersecurity issues, Dunkin' has been embroiled in disputes related to tax obligations and regulatory compliance in various jurisdictions. The company has faced scrutiny over the tax classification of its products, complicating its financial operations. Moreover, some franchisees have encountered penalties due to non-compliance with health and safety standards, reflecting the challenges of maintaining uniformity across a vast network of locations. Dunkin' has undertaken several significant measures to address these legal hurdles and enhance operational integrity. They have tightened oversight of franchise operations, instituted comprehensive employee training programs, and fortified data security protocols to safeguard customer information. These steps represent a proactive approach to the common legal challenges of large-scale franchise businesses and underscore the complexities of managing a globally recognized brand. What are your thoughts about Dunkin' Donuts? Can you make yours now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Before you go, explore the other exciting videos available on your screen.